Ladies and gentlemen, did you know that on March 13th to 14th a total lunar eclipse will occur? So-called blood moon. I've always been fascinated by the unexpected connections between our everyday lives and the celestial bodies that have guided us for millennia. Who among you knows where the moon came from? The most widely accepted theory of the moon's origin tells a dramatic tale. It is believed that a Mars-sized body, sometimes called Theia, collided with the early Earth over 4.5 billion years ago. The colossal impact ejected vast amounts of debris into space, which eventually coalesced to form the moon, a turbulent beginning that forever changed the trajectory of our solar system. Today, I'm excited to share with you a journey into the mysterious ways the moon might influence our bodies, impacting our sleep, our moods, and even the menstrual cycle. I spent countless hours poring over research, scientific studies, and ancient wisdom to piece together a narrative that challenges the notion that the moon is merely a distant, glowing orb. In this video, we'll dive deep into the hidden interplay between lunar phases and our physical and emotional well-being. Imagine discovering that the same celestial force controlling the tides might also have a say in your nightly rest or monthly rhythms. It's an idea that might seem like science fiction at first, but the evidence suggests there's more to the story than meets the eye. I invite you to join me on this exploration where we question long-held assumptions, challenge conventional wisdom, and unlock secrets that the universe might be whispering to us every night. As I began my quest to understand these phenomena, I uncovered a wealth of research hinting at a subtle but profound influence of lunar cycles on human biology. We all know the moon's gravitational pull governs the ebb and flow of the oceans. But what if that same force plays a role in regulating our sleep and internal cycles? Over time, I realized that there's a fascinating overlap between the lunar calendar and our own bodily rhythms, an interplay that is as old as life itself. Before we dive further, I'd like to take a moment to ask for your support. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you can help me continue to spread this lesson. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos I publish regularly. This small gesture helps me keep the research flowing and ensures that together we keep questioning and learning about the marvels of our natural world. The connection between the moon and our sleep is one of the most intriguing aspects I encountered during my research. Several studies have observed that during certain lunar phases, particularly the full moon, people experience a noticeable dip in sleep quality. I've personally experienced nights where sleep feels elusive, as if the very light of the moon were pulling me awake. This phenomenon led me to dive deeper into the science of circadian rhythms and the potential influence of lunar brightness and gravitational effects on our brain's internal clock. It's not just about the light, it's about how our environment, shaped by ancient cosmic rhythms, might subtly tune our biological processes. Renowned astrophysicist Carl Sagan once remarked, "We are a way for the cosmos to know itself, a reminder that our existence is interwoven with the universe's grand design." This statement resonates deeply when we consider that our sleep cycles, those essential periods of rest, might be synced with a cycle that has governed life on Earth for eons. The possibility that our bodies are so finely attuned to the cosmic ballet of the moon is as awe-inspiring as it is humbling. Venturing further into the realm of bodily rhythms, I found compelling evidence suggesting that the moon might also play a role in regulating menstrual cycles. For centuries, cultures around the world have observed a curious synchronization between the lunar cycle and the menstrual cycle, a natural rhythm that appears too consistent to be mere coincidence. Although modern science continues to debate the extent of this connection, many women report feeling a closer alignment with nature during full moons. I'm not claiming that every woman experiences a direct, measurable impact, but the recurring patterns seen in historical records and anecdotal reports are hard to ignore. This subject invites us to reconsider what we know about our own biology. It's a bold assertion that pushes us to look beyond the surface of scientific explanation and embrace the idea that our bodies might be more intimately connected to the cosmos than previously thought. As I share these insights, I challenge you to reflect on your own experiences and consider if you've ever noticed a subtle shift in energy or mood in tandem with the lunar cycle. While we're deep in thought about these connections, I want to pause and engage with you directly. Have you ever experienced a night where sleep felt elusive, as if the universe itself was keeping you awake? Or perhaps you felt an inexplicable surge of energy or a shift in your mood during a full moon. I encourage you to drop a comment below with your thoughts, experiences, or even skepticism. Your stories not only enrich this discussion, but also help build a community where we learn from each other's insights. Imagine if our collective experiences could shed new light on these age-old mysteries, transforming isolated anecdotes into a tapestry of shared human experience. By contributing your perspective, you're not just a passive viewer, you're an active participant in this ongoing exploration of how our world and our bodies are intertwined with the cosmos. Your input might even spark the next big breakthrough in understanding these fascinating phenomena. So, please take a moment to share your thoughts and start a conversation in the comments section. Your voice matters in this journey of discovery. Delving back into the science, the interplay between the moon's phases and our sleep patterns becomes even more captivating when we consider the gravitational pull and light exposure. It's almost as if the moon serves as a silent conductor, orchestrating a nightly symphony that affects the ebb and flow of our rest. Imagine the gentle tug of gravity acting not just on the oceans, but on our bodies, influencing the flow of hormones and neural signals. I find it astounding to consider that such an ancient force could still hold sway over modern lives in subtle, yet significant ways. In moments like these, I ask myself, what if our restless nights are not merely a product of our busy lives, but a cosmic dance choreographed by the moon itself? This provocative idea challenges our conventional understanding of sleep science and beckons us to look at our bodies as intricate instruments finely tuned to celestial rhythms. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you think there's a tangible link between lunar cycles and the quality of your sleep? Share your experiences and insights in the comments below. Your perspective might just be the missing piece in this puzzle. Beyond sleep and menstruation, the moon appears to influence our overall physical and emotional well-being in ways that are both subtle and profound. The soft glow of moonlight, for instance, has been associated with a sense of calm and introspection, while its cyclical pattern seems to mirror the ebb and flow of our inner emotional tides. There's a poetic beauty in the idea that the phases of the moon could serve as nature's own calendar for our moods and physical states. It brings to mind the words of Neil deGrasse Tyson, who famously stated, "The universe is under no obligation to make sense to you." This quote underscores the enigmatic nature of the cosmos and reminds us that while we may not have all the answers, the pursuit of understanding is a journey filled with wonder. Each phase of the moon invites us to pause, reflect, and align ourselves with the natural rhythms that have governed life since time immemorial. Whether it's the soft pull of gravity or the gentle illumination that guides our nocturnal thoughts, the moon continues to weave its influence into the fabric of our daily existence, challenging us to embrace the mystery and the beauty of the unknown. The impact of the moon on our lives extends into realms that many of us have felt instinctively, but rarely questioned in scientific terms. Across various cultures, the moon has long been revered as a symbol of transformation, fertility, and emotional depth. From the ancient rituals performed under a full moon to modern-day celebrations of lunar festivals, there is a universal language in the way we acknowledge this celestial body's power. I recall moments when a clear, luminous night sky evoked an overwhelming sense of wonder and calm, a reminder that we are part of a much larger interconnected universe. These experiences are not just romantic notions. They may have practical implications for our health. The same cycle that governs the phases of the moon might also be influencing our hormonal rhythms and even our emotional states. This idea is as bold as it is fascinating, prompting us to consider that our very being is in tune with a cosmic rhythm. Do you ever feel a deeper connection to nature during a moonlit night? I encourage you to share your personal stories in the comments below and join a conversation that spans not just science, but the timeless human experience of awe and wonder. As we near the end of this exploration, let's take a moment to recap the fascinating topics we've discussed today. We've journeyed through the intriguing possibility that the moon's phases can influence our sleep patterns, subtly altering the quality of our rest with its gravitational pull and luminous glow. We've also delved into the compelling evidence that hints at a relationship between lunar cycles and menstrual rhythms, a connection that, though still debated, speaks to the deep, evolutionary ties between our bodies and the natural world. Each piece of this puzzle has been built through careful research, deliberate questioning, and a genuine desire to understand the world around us. The insights we've explored are not simply handed to us on a silver platter. They are the result of persistent effort and a willingness to look beyond conventional wisdom. By sharing these insights, I hope to encourage you to remain curious, to question the familiar, and to join a community of like-minded individuals who believe that knowledge is best built together. It's a reminder that every new discovery, no matter how small, contributes to a broader narrative about our place in the universe, a narrative that we continue to write, one day at a time. As we wrap up this deep dive into the moon's mysterious influence on our bodies, I want to leave you with a powerful call to action. I invite you to explore more videos on this channel, where each topic is carefully researched and presented with the intent to spark curiosity and foster a supportive community. If you enjoyed this exploration, please hit the like button, and if for any reason you didn't connect with today's video, share your thoughts in the comments so I can improve and create even better content next time. Subscribing and sharing this video with someone who might benefit from it isn't just about growing a channel. It's about building a network of curious, compassionate individuals who combat loneliness through shared discovery and mutual support. As we continue to explore the interconnectedness of our world, remember that each insight we gain is a step towards empowerment and a richer, more fulfilling life. Let this journey of cosmic exploration remind you that you are never alone. Together, we can forge new paths of understanding, one conversation at a time. Stay curious, stay inspired, and let the wonders of the universe guide you to a brighter tomorrow.